But I've come down to Alex Headland because it's a hell of a place. And it's when we first moved here, this was the place that we saw. And the moment we saw it, we said, yeah, this is where we want to live. Come and cook. So there's lots of these grill things that get cleaned miraculously overnight. Lots of places to sit under cover. The ocean. And then look at this, an underground changing room and toilet facility. So let's carry on. This walkway's just newly constructed. There used to be a lot of cyclists and runners, and they all converged in this spot, and it caused a few headaches, I suppose. As you can see, lots of opportunities to get destroyed on the path. Oh, this is cool. So this is a memorial for war dogs with little tap and all the Aussie dogs that have been recognised for their service in the armed forces. So this is now moving to Alex Headland, and there's lots of we call them sort of chucks, but they're wild turkey things. Crazy. Alex is one of the little surf spots around here. It's got its own sort of community, I suppose you'd say. Life-saving, surfing, coffee, you know, the usual stuff. But yeah, it's quite an interesting break that's on lots of rock. So you've got to know what's what, where to go. I've been out there a couple of times on the SUP, but to be honest, it's or it used to be, you're not really welcome here. That was all right. And then in the distance you can see Maroochydore, and in the far distance is Noosa. So everywhere you go, there's these kind of little hidden paths that sort of go through little areas with lots of vegetation and trees. And then usually you find some kind of viewing spot as well, and then some steps down to the beach. It's really good. So there won't be anybody surfing here, I don't think. It's too messy and the tide's in the wrong position, but this is a great little view spot. Come and hang out, watch the old dudes do their thing on their longboards. It's pretty windy. Anyway, this is Alex Surf Club. It's one of the local beaches here. It's one of the busier ones, I suppose you'd say. We don't get down to this one that often, but no, it's a good place for coffee and it's a good place for a run. And like I say, it's a very popular hangout. There's like a skate park just behind me as well. So, yeah. So, I'm using the Action 5 Pro. It's first time I've really come out using it, like in this sort of blogging thing. And I've got the power grip, the power handle, which is good. I really like being able to change the view from, what I can see on the front screen and the back screen just by pressing the button. I guess that saves a bit of battery life, but it means that the only screen that's on is the one that's facing me. I like that. I'm also filming this in 4K at 60. And that'll give me some options to smooth out in post, I suppose. And I've also, this time I'm just using the 10-bit color rather than the the flat color mode, the log mode. See what the color's like directly out of the camera. What else have I got? I've set up a couple of control buttons to be able to move from sort of a standard video shoot that records sound and then a slow motion, which is recording at it's recording on 4K 120 frames. And the thing about that is it doesn't record sound, so I've been caught out by that a couple of times. But other than that, it's really quite intuitive to use. Oh, and I've got the DJI mic transmitter speaking directly to the camera. And rather than having that fluffy thing on the collar, I've just got a little lavalier mic, which is a lot more discreet, with the receiver clipped on the belt. I don't like seeing those mics. So yeah, so that's it. That's the setup, and it's a very windy day, so I don't know how much of this sound is going to be usable. We'll find out in a bit.